Hey guys, so this is my Pixel 8 and I've got some things to say about it. This is my first Pixel phone and I've been mostly having a great experience with it on the software, but I can't say the same for the hardware. So here are a few things I want to see the next Pixel phones improve on. Let's go. Okay, first is the processor. My experience with the Pixel 8 felt sluggish at times, especially when using the camera. I noticed that there will be some lag when taking photos. So when I press the shutter button thinking I'm going to take the exact picture I see in frame, I instead get a photo that's a little bit delayed. I know this can happen on all cameras, especially in low light conditions, but I just found the lag very noticeable and more frequent on the Pixel 8 among the other phones I've used. But I still will say that the Pixel 8 still has the best picture quality with its amazing color accuracy. So in my case, I want to see a faster processor to help smooth out the camera taking experience. Okay, the next improvement I want to see is reducing the heat on the Pixel 8. I know you guys will agree with me that the Pixel 8 is one of the hottest phones, literally. The Pixel 8 gets really warm when charging and taking photos and video, which is normally expected on phones, but compared to other phones I've used, the temperature of the heat is much higher on the Pixel 8. When I first started using the Pixel 8, I thought that the phone would overheat and shut down. Thankfully, that hasn't happened to me, but I think this would be a much bigger issue in the summer or warmer regions. So for this, we need an improvement on either the heat dissipation or better processing efficiency. Okay, the next improvement I want to see is a better display. I'm not talking about the screen like the resolution or the refresh rate, but the actual build quality of the physical display. So there are actually two improvements needed here for the display. First, take a second to listen to the Galaxy S24 screen when I tap on it. Versus the Pixel 8 screen. The first time I heard this, I thought the screen was plastic because glass isn't supposed to sound hollow. When you think of glass, it's supposed to be solid and rigid, right? But the Pixel 8 just doesn't feel or sound like that at all. So this made me feel not so confident about the durability of the screen. And you know what happened? My first drop of the Pixel 8, the screen shattered. And I did have a case on. So for this first case, I think we need better screen durability here. Okay, that was the first one. And this next one is also related to the display quality. I was out at a bar having a couple of drinks, and I'm pretty sure a few drops of liquid may have gotten on my screen. The next day, when I looked at my phone, I noticed faint black spots on the screen. I didn't get a picture of them, so here's someone else's photo. Mine wasn't as bad as this guy's, but it's the same issue. These spots were under the screen, and no amount of rubbing, scratching, or cleaning would make them go away. So apparently, these spots were caused by the oleophobic coating separating from the screen when in contact with anything acidic. I'm just so disappointed that this screen is so sensitive to liquids compared to other screens I've used. And combined with the poor screen durability, I just think that the display construction needs a total redesign. So those are the main improvements for the hardware I want to see in the next Pixel phone. If Google will just give us that faster processor, better heat management, and a far, far better quality display, I think the next Pixel phone will be a huge win. So what other improvements do you guys want to see in the next Pixel phone? Let me know down in the comments, and please make sure to hit that like button to support the channel and subscribe to see more. See you guys in the next one.